Dear students, myself Bhagyashree P, Assistant Professor working at SKSDTI, Bangalore. This video is on determination of force exerted by a jet on flat vane or flat surface which is fixed. So the experiment name is determination of force exerted by a jet on flat vane. The aim of the experiment is to determine the coefficient of impact of jet by comparing the moment of a fluid jet with force generated when it strikes a fixed surface on a vane. So what are the apparatus required for this? A nozzle of known diameter, a flat plate of which the water jet can impinge. Third is a force indicator balance. Next is the constant steady supply of water with means of varying discharge. Next is the measuring tank and stopwatch to measure the actual discharge. The theory behind this experiment is the apparatus consists of water jet issuing from the nozzle with a high velocity which is connected to the high head pump main or overhead tank. See, all the pressure head of water is converted into the velocity head by the nozzle, which discharges the water into the atmosphere. The jet then strikes the vane. The kinetic energy of the jet is transmitted to the vanes, which lift the vane upwards. This is the experimental setup. Here you can see the flat vane. There is a water supply through the nozzle here. The centrifugal pump is used to lift the water from the sump or from any other source, and there will be a measuring tank or discharge, actual discharge measuring tank also there. This is the uh, force balance indicator here, force balance indicator, where you can directly calculate the FA values, F actual. So this is the schematic diagram of the how the water jet goes and strikes the fixed plate. The pipe is a nozzle through which water goes in this direction with velocity v, and after striking it moves over the this plate. The angle is 90-degree here. So this is the procedure. Fix the required diameter of the jet and required shape of the vane in position or the plate in position. Note down the measurement of the measuring tank and calculate the area. Switch on the pump and set the weighing machine to 0. Allow the water to flow through the nozzle by adjusting the delivery valve. Note down the actual force exerted by the jet on the vane from the weighing machine. Next is note down the time required for every 10 centimeter rise of water and measuring the 10 centimeter rise of water uh, and measure the tank dimensions. Repeat the steps 4 to 6 for different discharges and calculate the coefficient of impact. So here what happens, first you will fix the required diameter of the nozzle to jet and required shape of the vane in position. Here required shape means this machine is used for different types. So the shape of the vane or plate here, it may be a flat or hemispherical or curved or inclined. So that's why here our aim is to our experiment is on flat vane or flat plate. So that's why we are going to do the experiments. We are discussing only on the flat plate here. So note down the measurement of the measuring tank and calculate the area. This is fixed for all other experiments. Switch on the pump and set the weighing machine to 0. That has to be 0 because in that you are going to take the value of FA. Allow the water to flow through the nozzle by adjusting the delivery valve here because we are taking the 3 three or more trials by for different discharges here. So that's why by operating the discharge or by opening the valve. So note down the actual force exerted on the jet on the way from the weighing machine. There the FA actually you can get the value directly, and actual discharge you can calculate in the discharge tank. You'll be calculating what is the time required for 10 centimeter rise in the tank. So that will give the actual discharge. So theoretical discharge for the flat vane is given by F actual. So that's equal to rho A square by G, which you have studied already in fluid mechanics. The same equation is used here. So sorry, F theoretical. Then the ratio of FA by uh, F theoretical or F actual by F theoretical will give the coefficient of impact ratio, the value. Generally, the actual force is always less than the theoretical value. So this is the procedure. And next we'll move on to the calculation part. These are the formulas we use to calculate the actual discharge. uh, Q actual we use AH by T, that is A is the area of the tank, measuring tank in a meter square. H is the rise factor in measuring tank in meters, that is 10 centimeters. T is the time taken in seconds. From that you'll calculate the V of the jet, that is Q actual by A, and from there you'll calculate what is AFT, rho A square by G, where rho is the density of water, G is the acceleration due to gravity 9.81. Next, the coefficient of impact CI is given by FA by FT, where FA is the actual force in kg. Next, these are the formulas we use to calculate. And we'll see the observation part. So here the shape of the vane is given by flat type. Diameter of the jet D is some meters. Area of the jet you will get. Dimension of the tank L and B. Next area is equal to L into B. This is the tabular column for the flat vane with the different discharges. 1, 2, 3 is the trials for different discharges. You note down the actual force, rise factor, 10 centimeter rise, for example, time taken for that in seconds, then theoretical discharge rho A square by G, you can then calculate CI is FA by FT will give the direct value of coefficient of impact. So this is the specimen calculations. Q actual is calculated by H by T. V is calculated by Q actual by A, that is Q is equal to A into V formula. So Ft is rho A square by G in kg. Ci is equal to Fa by T. Average of Ci is equal to 3 trials values divided by 3. So that will give the coefficient of impact of a jet for the flat vane or flat surface. So this completes the experiment. Thank you.